So, welcome back to the channel. This, as always, is the 101, and another day and more 2K17 news to cover, so let's waste no time and get straight into it and see what we got featured on today's video. Let's kick this one off with news on two of the latest roster additions. So 2K's Bryce Yang has confirmed today that American Alpha's Jason Jordan and Chad Gable will be included as part of the 2K17 roster. Now, kind of expected as they were slightly visible on the NXT Edition boxing, but still, if you're like me and are a fan of this team, this is without doubt some great news and will make for a great 2K17 roster addition. Hopefully their inclusion is also going to mean we're going to be getting some of their tag team moves, which are going to go nicely with an already pretty impressive bunch of existing tag team maneuvers. Bryce Yang also confirmed in a separate interview that despite there being the 5 placement limit in a ladder match in this year's game in the ring, that will not be the case out of the ring, so in theory we'll be able to set up ladders wherever we like, for example on the stage, the ramp, or even overlooking the announcers' tables. Moving on, also coming out of Gamescom, we have got our very first look at this year's pause screen. We can see this year the pause screen features the 2 superstars involved in the match either side, which kind of sticks to the non-render art style we've seen so far in this year's game, as showcased here also as part of the backstage brawl match. It also features all the other stuff you would expect to see, so for example the restart match, special moves, abilities, skills, options and the rest. One thing missing from this list is the returning replay system function, which is potentially bad news for those of us expecting this to work the same way as in 2K14, in which it was fully functional at any point in the match by simply going on the pause screen. To back up this theory, 2K's Bryce Yang was asked in an interview if this feature would function like it did in the previous games, to which he was reluctant to clarify on, just by stating that by using the feature you can pull the greatest clips from your matches, which means we could be left with clips that have automatically been picked up by the game itself and not necessarily have the same freedom of feature that we had in 2K14 and games prior to that. Not only did we get our first look at this year's pause screen, but we also got our first look at this year's Superstar Select screen. Now, as you can see, not too much to say here, but if this does represent the full game and not just a demo, then 2K17 will be sticking to the similar style format that we saw debut last year with 2K16. Lastly on today's video, some potential news on who we might see confirmed next as part of the IGN roster reveal. As you can see, this now is the image we had last week. However, when viewed on a mobile device, you can actually see slightly more to the right hand side, which potentially is the start of the next image that we're going to be seeing next week. If that is the case, it looks like we're going to be seeing the likes of the Big Show, Alberto Del Rio and JBL confirmed for the roster with the next batch of reveals. And yeah guys, another day and another batch of 2K17 news done and dusted, so let me know your thoughts on today's news, add a comment down below. And if you have missed any of the previous videos, then check out the series playlist, which you can see linked on the screen. So, as always, stay tuned to the channel for plenty more 2K17 content coming very, very soon. And until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.